As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on.
Hello guys, welcome back, and today we are going to continue the Witcher 3 story. I already completed this quest though, not sure why.
Interested in books?
Already done, bro.
Farewell.
Yeah. So, I have crafted myself a new set of armor. This one being the Griffin School armor set. As you can see, we have a good amount of health and a decent amount of damage. That being said, let's sell these armors we have got during the
Show me what you have in stock.
scavenger hunt. Take this, and take this. Yeah, nothing else.
So
now, look for the thieves on the main square and carefully follow them. Let's see what this is about.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire? Arms for the poor.
you lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. In my mind, thorough addled.
Being addled along your mind, looking for the putrid grove.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
You know what? I'll
It matters not, provided he's
not attack this target. Fucking asshole.
Leader has raised his prices
Let's
again.
go this way. What's in here?
Whoa! What a killer!
Oh, what you guys are doing here? What is this place? Oh.
Colonel Coffee.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
Pulse. Okay. Looks like a nice loot.
Got a twin to be bang again.
That's what I saw one door here somewhere. I mean, I accidentally bumped into those
Did you see those poor
thieves.
wretches who fled Velen?
And then there was this door here somewhere. I think I'm looking in the wrong direction, maybe.
I've heard of you. Hey! Ah!
Get out of here.
Fellow out.
I'm not sure where those.
Eternal fire.
protect King
Father of all.
Anyways,
my prayer.
just leave them be.
Grant my prayer. Bring my
I saw those thieves doing something, and then there was this.
Well, another freak. Mutant! Come one, come all. What now?
There was this door.
No.
No one.
Very good. Manners before.
What do you have?
Let me have a look.
Nothing good, so farewell. Where is the safe? Oh yeah. Right around the corner, are we?
Nosy bugger.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
Me. You have my word.
A freak's bilgy gas, naught more. How stupid do you think I am? Grab the whore's son. Smash the bugger. You're carrion!
Alright, you bastard. Wait. You know, I can just beat the shit out of you without. Hare! Hello, what's up? What's up? कैसे हो? सही टाइम पे आए हो. मारदार चल रही है बहुत.
Let's end this.
Take him all up! Take him from... Together now! Kill the horses!
मैंने ग्रिफिन सेट क्राफ्ट कर लिया है. I hope you liked it. चलो. तीन लेवल 10 के बंदे हैं. तो गाइस
Leave him to me!
Son of a whore!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Die, fool! Keep it together, lads! Together now! Kill the horsehead!
Alright. Science came to rescue.
Stop! Enough!
Ah,
I was just following orders.
बना लेते हैं
Got a
कभी-कभी
simple
बना नहीं देता
question.
हूँ.
You're gonna give me a simple answer.
उतना चलता है.
Where's the Putrid Grove?
In Lacehalls. Down an alley. Man, guarding the gate. Gotta give him the password.
What is the password?
Old sows. Farrowed piglets.
See? Just gotta make the effort.
Pale. Oh, you scared?
तेरे तो अभी मार खाया.
What village? Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
कैसे? How do you like the Griffin set, bro?
Push. It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Wait a minute. What?
Meow.
What the hell? What was that? She's being naughty.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious.
Sightseeing के लिए restricted areas में जाएगा कोई?
For 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer movement.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
See, that wasn't hard. I changed a few things as well. See the load. It's 130 now. Previously it was 90.
Shut up, half-time.
A legend cannot be killed.
Okay, so I'm in the inner circle now.
Miracle you've worked. I'd like
Wait.
to rename.
There is a merchant here.
What are you offering? See you.
Now, let me need some rest.
Do you hunt, White Wolf?
We must be strong together.
Look what I found! Nice. Where'd you get it? It was lying in the street, so I took it.
You look me straight in the eyes and lie, just like your pa. You're a
Freak,
good
you
one.
pretty
I'm going
hellraiser.
to-
I'll
get that little shit.
Teaching a step of my turf.
Put some ointment.
Salve I got off a sorceress.
You robber.
You daft. King forbids any trickery towards mages. Needs them too much.
My uncle's in a circus because he can swallow swords. Can you?
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine, without the help of you or any other mages. With you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
What do we have here?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
Oh, this is Triss?
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what do you call Temple Guard ever bother you?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा रेड हेयर है यार.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Need some overripe sheep's feet. Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Well?
Okay, any further? Let's follow Triss. She's sexy.
Oh, you can all go suck a devil.
What? What did I do to you?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
ऐसे थोड़ी ना होगा उतर सर तुम्हारा वे भी खेल के हो चुका है हम प्लेइंग इट फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सबके मजे लेंगे अपन ओ ये तो पहला प्यार है भाई बाकी जैसे अपने इसने बोला था जेड ने साइड ट्रॉफीज आ गया देखते हैं ना मतलब अभी तो उसके साथ चालू हुआ है लेट्स सी हाउ शी उसकी पर्सनालिटी क्या है व्हाट शी मींस टू गेराल्ट एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स once we know her then then अपन डिसाइड करेंगे क्या करना है उसके साथ करना है कि नहीं करना है वैसे यन के साथ बाद में कब है कार्यक्रम what happened
Show me what you got.
There's a grab. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on his wall that opens to the passage.
oh another क्या है स्टैमिना 45 के लिए मैं नहीं करने वाला कुछ
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the
Oh,
massacre
is that
of
so?
Halloween. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things:
नहीं
coin,
अपने
and even
चांस
more.
लेंगे
That's
कार्यक्रम
why we're
करेंगे
staying
एंड देन
mages.
छोड़ के इनके पास
Confiscating
चले जाएंगे
Judging by what Klug
समझ रहे
said,
हो
the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
By the way, did you notice अपन 55 से 58 हो गए I'm collecting armors now. See? अभी ये वाला मैंने ग्रिफिन का आर्मर सेट लिया है. तो आई एम कलेक्टिंग आर्मर सेट्स ब्रो. और कुछ इसमें तो मतलब ये नहीं है, वे ही नहीं है. अभी जैसे मैं ग्रिफिन का कलेक्ट करने के बाद में आई वाज गोइंग फॉर वुल्वन आर्मर, बट उसके लिए मुझे पहले क्या बोलते हैं उसको, मेयर कोरन जाना पड़ेगा. लेकिन वहाँ तक के जाने के लिए अपन अभी तक के उतने लेवल्ड है ही नहीं. तो वो वहाँ बाकी बचा है. आई ऑल्सो गॉट द कैट स्कूल्स, क्या बोलते हैं, कैट स्कूल गियर वाइप, सॉरी कैट स्कूल गियर मैप. तो लेट मी शो यू. आई थिंक इट्स इन द क्वेस्ट ट्रेजर हंट. ये कैट स्कूल गियर ये भी है, बट आई वाज सो इनटू द क्या बोलते हैं ग्रिफिन वाला, उसमें टाइम लग गया. सो आई डिड नॉट गो फॉर दिस वन. लेकिन ये भी कर सकते हैं. अभी जैसे 14 है, 17 आराम से हो जाएगा. If you want, we can do it on stream.
Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember
Okay, she's impressed.
how I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Oh, अभी जो conversation हुआ, was that what you said earlier? Like she brainwashed him and then used him.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Torture करेंगे. We'll pay in advance, half in advance. Let's get to work. We have the largest guy in the Novigrad. Let's go half in advance.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed an old king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Are they coming from here? ऊपर भी है कुछ.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Let's do it. Come on.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Are you truly reconciled, or just pretending it's good there and bad feelings between us? Let's use this one.
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain
Good player.
friends.
King का नाम है Emir of Emrys.
So, tell me how.
Emir Emrys कुछ तो भी नाम है.
How do you know I found her?
एक fault test है.
Answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine, not bad. She's fine.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
चूहे आ गए बहुत सारे. इतने सारे चूहे.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to...
I'm fair.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
क्या बात है?
If you say so.
भाई लड़कियों को इम्प्रेस करना नहीं छोड़ता है.
Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Okay, half payment हो गया है. Full payment तो तेरा बाप भी करेगा. भाई साहब.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
See? मेरे वजह से एटलीस्ट आधे पैसे मिले अपने को.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Kareen Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Kareen's been very effective. We should at least
देखो.
try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another
Indian नहीं बता रहा हूँ. You देखो you.
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Nice seeing you again. Okay.
It was nice to see you again.
You देख लिए?
You should go now. Before Kareem goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right.
Oh wow, invitation आ गया. और कौन सा सीरीज बता सकता हूँ भाई? तुम तो ऑलरेडी मेरे से ज़्यादा देखा होगा तुमने जो भी है. Find the dreamer of the old house. Let's see. The dreamer has to tell us something about city. But there is an open quest we haven't actually tracked. This one. Potty heads. वो तो है. Final season मुझे भी उतना अच्छा नहीं लगा. कुछ भी दिखा है उसमें.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolph de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I know.
Last में जो उसको दिखाया है मतलब जो last वाली बंदी रहती है उसकी क्या नाम रहता है उसका?
Father always said.
उसका नाम तक याद नहीं है. ब्रॉन्टे. उसको कुछ ज़्यादा ही मतलब ये दिखाया कि बहुत ज़्यादा होशियार है. Something like that.
I'm looking for Kareem Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then.
Oh, Dexter. Dexter मेरा favorite है.
Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Dexter मेरा favorite है Dexter. Harry's Code.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Kareem requested she not be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces.
मैंने उसके नए वाले सीजन्स नहीं देखे रहे. फर्स्ट ब्लड जो भी नया है वो देखना है. मतलब पुराना ही है. उसके बाद में एक्चुअल सीरीज के बाद में जो आया है वो.
You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim. The second sword.
Remember करने लायक ही है ना. Ice truck killer was his brother. Baini. किलिंग से याद है मैं अभी ये देख रहा हूँ टाइनल ऑल मर्डर्स एंड अमेरिकन मैनहंट. लादेन का देख लिया मैंने. रियली नाइस डॉक्यूमेंट्री है. ट्राई कर सकते हो डॉक्यूमेंट्री में इंटरेस्ट होगा तो.
Go away.
What?
Leave it.
नीचे कुछ है.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
माइंड हंटर. वो एफबीआई वाला. एफबीआई वाला बोल रहा है ना. आई थिंक मैंने देखा है. मतलब उसमें उन लोगों ने रियल सीरियल किलर से इंस्पिरेशन लेके किया है ना.
Go away. Leave it.
लिवर किंग भी लिवर किंग. ये तो गॉड की नहीं है तो. गॉडलिंग गॉड किंग जो भी था.
Wake up. It's just a dream.
हाँ वही ना.
Wake up.
मैंने देखा है शायद. आई थिंक पहला सीजन कुछ तो भी देखा. मेरे को उतना याद नहीं आ रहा. बहुत पहले देखा था.
The door. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it
जाले
down,
वाले
please.
हैं इसमें.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
How are you still living here, bro?
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
That is attic. Let's check the other room.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Cow's milk and whatnot. चलो 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 ऊपर चलो.
Way to the next room is blocked.
अमेरिकन मैनहंट देखो अच्छा है. Drawing of the crib. Upon which state of by child it says. और कुछ है? Oh.
There was a crib on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Second floor.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that.
यहाँ पे?
Leave it.
Use it. Oh, crib में और डॉल डालने हैं, ठीक है.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate.
ये तो हम लोग already जा चुके हैं नीचे.
A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
मुझे पता है कहाँ जाना है यहाँ पे. ये इधर. ग्रिफिन वाला आर्मर बढ़िया दिख रहा है नहीं?
Did I
Lord
scare
kid.
you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare
चलेगा
someone so
चलेगा.
bad they'll hurt you.
आ जाओ.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up. But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Oh, another opportunity looks like. Just kidding. I'm not that horny. Yo, banker!
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. Truly.
Help! Save me!
Deliver us from here, Phil.
Eternal fire will guide us.
Oh!
The eternal fire will light
Got
our
right
way.
cabbage last night. It was like it's full of sound now.
Need something?
Like you to craft
Can
something
you
for
craft
me.
something
Think
for
you
me?
can?
Let's see, this guy is... Oh, he can... But we already have crafted the Christian steel sword, right? Oh, okay, so you can craft these again and again. Blacksmith... Harpy... Oh, nice, but let's... I think we can craft this. This looks good. 225. Okay. Once I reach the level 16, I can grab this. Currently, what
What do you have on offer?
level are we currently? Let's see the... Let's do 202 246 and 202 246.
What do you have?
This one, Masterclass Silver Sword, 225 275. Oh, this is nice. Oh, crafting component. You don't have this? Come on, dude. You can upgrade. Oh, okay. So here you can remove it. I was actually looking for this one. Access sign, armor piercing, and 2% chance to cause burning. Dismantle. So what I need is silver ingot. Silver ingot. Who can give me silver ingot? Timber. Dismantle. Meteorite ore. What else can give me the silver ingot? Where is it? Do we have... This guy do not have one. What can I dismantle to get silver ingot? Come on. What are the steel plates? No. Meteorite silver ingot. And then we get a silver ingot from this. Good. Now we are good. Let's craft ourselves a master class. Thank you very much.
So...
Okay, good. Good deal that was.
Just spy for the black ones.
I also like to sell you these things, actually.
Need something sharpened?
You know, take this.
What do you have on?
This one and this one. Thank you very much.
So long.
Okay, now, for the money...
I'm busy.
Are you not the merchant? I don't think you You can give me anything. Chalo. किधर से एंट्री है? ये तो
What'll it be?
Show me what you got. No cards. ठीक है.
Farewell.
Have you heard? Some circus troops angered Menga.
Eternal fire. Nice dude. How do you do? I'm in a rut. I've such a hard time finding that swing to be back again.
Maybe ऊपर. ऊपर है ऊपर ऊपर. There she is.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's get on with this.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Isn't she just a girl? I remember when we first met, I trained her at Kaer Morhen. Saved her life once. She was there when I died. Let's do this.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I remember when we first met.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you...
Hey, Omni! Welcome to the stream. Let's share another memory.
Yes.
कहाँ तक पहुँचे?
No need to rush. We have time.
I saved her life once.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger.
ये देखो एक नया item मिला है मुझे.
Multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say. One last memory. She was there when I died.
It was in Rivia.
अरे वैसे कुछ ज़्यादा बड़ा था नहीं, मुझे लगा मतलब अच्छे से हो गया कुछ गपागप वगैरह.
Gods know what reason race riots erupted in the town.
कुछ था नहीं लेकिन वैसा.
Tried to do something but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Siri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman who's...
आज ट्रीज से भी मिले अपन. थोड़ी देर पहले ट्रीज भी मिली थी मुझे. Siri, the child of elder blood, they call her the lady of space and time. She had trouble controlling them.
She's a child of the elder blood.
नया आर्मर क्राफ्ट किया मैंने, ग्रिफिन सेट. तुम भी करो, अच्छा है. कौन सा लेवल चल रहा है तुम्हारा अभी?
No one in legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see.
हाँ वैसे ही बोल रहे ये दोनों तो, अवतारा एंड ज़ैद. देखते हैं कौन है. अभी अवतार आके गया थोड़ी देर पहले, बोलता है कि भाई इसके साथ कुछ मत करना, ट्रिस गंदी है, ये इनके साथ ही करो जो करना है. हेलो भाई, देखते हैं मजे लेंगे इसके, लेकिन जाएंगे ये इनके साथ ही. अपग्रेड मतलब मैंने नया डॉन किया आर्मर. अभी अपग्रेड का तो मेरे को पता नहीं. आई थिंक मर्चेंट के पास से ही होगा, आर्मर एरर के पास. सॉरी.
And that Siri carries immense power in her blood.
अभी तो मैं जस्ट अलग-अलग आर्मर क्राफ्ट कर रहा हूँ. Yes.
Yeah, there's something else.
She had trouble controlling that.
I remember Siri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Siri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
हाँ, अपग्रेड का ऐसा है कि I think स्पेशलिटी वगैरह वगैरह वो सब कुछ अलग-अलग मैप स्कैवेंजर हंट के टाइम पे मिलेगा तुमको. मुझे उतना नहीं पता, लेकिन देखना पड़ेगा अभी कैसे अपग्रेड होता है.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax.
Let's relax together.
And talk of Siri.
Oh.
Who you think she might be? Who could be at her side?
भाई इसके कपड़े यार.
Siri couldn't find me. I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
What do you mean? Yennefer and Triss?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Siri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
सही है. मैं भी एक्सप्लोर कर ही रहा हूँ. ये बस स्ट्रीम पे इधर उधर क्या बोलते, मेन स्टोरी पे ही फोकस्ड है. अदरवाइज ऑफलाइन तो मैं घूमते ही रहता हूँ बहुत. एक ये क्या है? Atar, welcome back. What the hell happened? Adolescence. सही है, वो भी देखा होगा अवतार ने ऑलरेडी.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that,
can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes...
See, मैंने बोला नहीं. उसने already देख लिया होगा.
Contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
Daredevil देखो.
Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? That an inn?
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Oh, हो गया?
Thanks for your help.
अरे यार.
I hope you find your Siri.
मुझे लगा ये कुछ.
Yes.
ये कुछ देगी.
Yes.
नहीं देगी. वो तो top 10 most watched show on Netflix.
Can't enlist again.
क्या बात है? क्यों भाग रहे हैं लोग? क्या हो गया? दो एपिसोड देख के ब्रेक दिया. अच्छा वो, अरे वो डिज्नी है भाई. तेरी चाल में से ताने कुड़िए. उफ ये जवानी. Sorry.
We can go at it.
Run, Roach.
You copy it. Why are you looking at me cross-eyed?
Rosemary and thyme. भाई bandits यहाँ पे city में?
Never fight a witcher.
तुम लोगों को क्या लगा क्या होने वाला है यहाँ पे? Idiots. क्या? वो बढ़िया. जाना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे तो. मजेदार जगह लग रही है. भाई तू बस नाम बता, उसने सब देखा है.
Faster.
इसका मैप भी गूगल मैप की तरह ही लग रहा है. कभी भी सही नहीं दिखाता है. The gods have
I'll never come back, yes. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass.
ओ इसी की बात कर रहा था कल से. ज़ोल्टन से मिलेंगे, ज़ोल्टन से मिलेंगे.
Gone more than a moment, long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Time! Fucking come on! Me! Leave him to me!
Reminds me of a piece of...
Well.
Yeah, almost like we never left a witcher.
हो गया क्या? Oh, nice.
Please, that went well. Now we can greet each other.
मेरे पास Apple TV नहीं है भाई. डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा मेरे को torrent पे.
You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
देखो कैसे हाँ देखता हूँ यार टोरेंट पे नहीं तो कहीं पे तो भी ऑनलाइन फ्री में मिल जाएगा तो वो देख लूँगा.
Not good.
Not at all. But I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where is Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale.
अच्छा illegally देख रहे हो सब कुछ.
A shite storm. Dandelion gone. The tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
कहाँ से डाउनलोड किया?
Let's look around.
बता ही दो अभी कहाँ से डाउनलोड किया मैं भी डाउनलोड करके देख लेता हूँ.
Prime idea.
खतरी मजा.
It's where he sat and wrote.
Broken flowers. Search the ground floor for clues. Where's the ground floor?
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visit.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored
अच्छा
to
टेलीग्राम पे ओला मूवीज क्या बात सारे चोर भरे पड़े इधर.
Master of the 7 liberal arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that
This is the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
और क्या है और क्या है? There is
10 barrels of Toussaint dry, 5 cases of
देखता हूँ होएगा कि नहीं. मैं लाइम टोरेंट से करता था पहले लेकिन फिर जॉब लग गई.
It's his planner.
Telegram. Started to look like a man serious about his business. That's rich Dandelion and planning.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities.
एक सीजन के लिए नहीं देख सकते यार. मैंने वो ये देखा था एप्पल टीवी वाला. क्या नाम है उसका? गॉडजिला वाला कौन सा है? मोनार्क समथिंग जो भी है वो. इतना भाई अभी भी रिग्रेट करता हूँ मैं उसको डाउनलोड करके.
Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
10 मिनट में 2000. देखो रात को काम कर सकते हो क्या?
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
वो सब भी कर ले हो क्या? देखो अवतार.
Wonderful.
ओमनी बड़ा हो गया.
Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
क्या पढ़ना आता नहीं किसको पूछ रहे हो अपनी? अरे क्या गलत पढ़ा मैंने? Read. अच्छा 10 दिन में ओके सॉरी गलती हो जाती है कभी कभी रीड डैंडलाइंस प्लानर कहाँ है we already read that na dandelions planner where is it ये रहा कसम से भाई तुम लोग इतने साल्टी हो गए हो ना
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Someone भाई तेरे पास पूरी सबकी कुंडली है मौली के बारे में बता
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why? See, elven beauty
क्या
is
चल
like
रहा
a
है?
humble clear wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up. Well, know about all I want.
Talk to Vespilla. Okay, सबसे पहले Vespilla ही है, चलो ठीक है. Get out of here. Get. Where is?
Let it rain.
Where is Vespilla?
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest
कहाँ गया? उतर कहाँ गया?
You pay
तुम लोग
on
शांति हो गए
time,
एकदम.
you get protection. You don't pay.
नहीं, nothing.
What you hollering for?
अवतार was asking कि सिर्फ 2000 ही क्यों चाहिए? ज़्यादा क्यों नहीं चाहिए? साइबर पंक ले रहे हो? अरे रुक जाओ भाई, अभी ये साल बहुत अच्छे गेम्स आ रहे. मैं ब्लाइंड प्ले थ्रू ही कर रहा हूँ. Vespilla got no protection. Yes.
Vespulla's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars.
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you.
इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ साइबर पंक क्यों ले रहे हो?
To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness
बचाओ
of their
GTA के लिए
hearts.
बचा के रखो.
Entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Geralt.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part.
क्यों नहीं देख रहा भाई?
And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in
कुछ और देख रहा है क्या वीडियो में?
rolling with some trollop on his arm. It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
पैसे बचा के ले ही रहे हो तो फिर भाई. अरे तो डेथ स्टैंडिंग 2 भी आ रही है.
Dandelion
वो भी ले
asking about
सकते
the
हो.
washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Yeah, डेथ स्टैंडिंग पसंद है? Was in other
This woman
side.
he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
पसंद है तो फिर ले लो यार. मुझे लगा नई गेम लेनी है इसीलिए बोल रहा हूँ.
Listen, when I find Dandelion,
Really into Cyberpunk then?
anything I should tell him?
No.
मजे करो.
I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
ये गेम की वजह से now I'm waiting for Witcher 4. मुझे देखना है कि फेरी क्या करती है उस गेम में. This game is beauty. Oh. दूसरी आइटम से मिल रहे हैं.
Welcome, do.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
पुस्तक ग्लिच हो गया
You
उसके हाथ.
Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
What the
Any
hell?
better?
Yeah.
So you're...
Eliha.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
Bhai
That's
sahab.
it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
It's more like
I should make
Aya.
one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
भाई मैं ट्रिस को पसंद कर लूँगा मैं क्या बोलते हैं येन को पसंद कर लूँगा इवन कियरा भी
Dandelion visit your shop?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button.
ये नहीं चाहिए अपने को.
When did you last
Not
see
my
him?
type.
Some time ago. He brought in one of
Sort of
Zoltan's
jerkin.
jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion
नहीं
talk
करेगा
about?
इसके साथ
Did he ask
विचार
about
अपना
anything in particular?
गेरार्ड बने इंटरेस्टेड हो मैं नहीं हूँ
Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet
पार्ट
with
टाइम
him.
जॉब करो कहीं पे
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
10 दिन
You're
रुक
too
सकते तो एक
late,
महीना तो
I
रुक ही
fear.
सकते हो
The witch
एक महीना
hunters
काम करो
nabbed
अच्छे
him
से
recently, burned him at
पार्ट
the
टाइम
stake in
कितना
Hierarch
around
Square. But as he
5,000
perished,
तो मिल जाएगा तुझे महीने में
goings on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all... I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring.
I managed to stay in.
Okay, thank you for all the
Thanks for your help.
information.
And nice to meet you.
डांडिया खेलने में मेरे को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है
If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
ना खेलूंगा मैं डांडिया आज बाय बाय क्या है तुम्हारे पास
Greetings. Come to look over my...
Show me what you got in stock. अरे इसके पास था भाई सब कुछ ब्लैक और वाइट चलो कोई नहीं वुल्फ मास्क एलिगेंट मास्क फॉर मास्करेड बॉल लेके रखते हैं काम आ जाएगा कभी नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन दांडिया जो बोल रहा है बोलो दांडिया नहीं खेलूंगा लेकिन चलो चलो कहाँ है ये इतना दूर 300 दिखा रहा है हाँ स्टिल नॉट इंटरेस्टेड गेम में भी इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है आप ओके कहाँ है पिक्चर की कौन सी स्टार्टिंग मुझे नहीं पता if he has any sexuality preference but जेनिफर ट्रेस और कियारा ने मुझे स्पॉइल किया है, so I'm sticking with women only. मर ही जाएगा ये डायरेक्ट नीचे कूदेगा तो अभी.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
होने दो आपका क्लास.
It won't take long.
बच्चों अच्छे से पढ़ाई करना, ठीक है?
It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he butt catches a cock,
Dave.
he's as good as in the grave.
देव को बुलाना पड़ेगा. तो हो गया क्लास? चलो ठीक है.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe.
भाई मैं पूछना बंद कर दूंगा
Don't
सच
even
में.
try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold.
I thought you तुम लोगों को येनिफर चाहिए थी, येनिफर के साथ अच्छा वाला सीन एंड व्हाट नॉट, उसकी वजह से. ठीक है, ऐसी बात है तो मैं मेरा कर लूंगा, नो प्रॉब्लम, कोई इशू नहीं है. About you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty.
अरे ऑप्शन है भाई,
Did you see any of my
क्यों नहीं कर सकते? सेव का ऑप्शन है, अलग ऑप्शन चूज करने का ऑप्शन है.
I'd be curious to know what you thought.
Why not use it?
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up. A snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw, crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Okay, चलो.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Bro, तुमने बोला 36 एंडिंग है एंड उसमें से कोई एक बेस्ट एंडिंग है. मैंने बोला बेस्ट एंडिंग लिखते हैं. कसम से हद है.
Nay, not like that.
नहीं, मैं तो एक ही एंडिंग करूंगा. 36 करनी भी नहीं मेरे को, अभी बहुत हो गया. Now I'm Witcher. मास्टर विचर बनूंगा मैं. रुको.
Nothing hurts as much as not.
Change the.
Greetings to the honourable.
Need a trim.
Short mustache, want mustache and soul patch. क्या होता है ये? Nope. Loose and not long. Ah. Yeah. Friendly mutton chop, bushy goat, like a fully beard, trimmed short. जो ऑलरेडी काटा है उसको फिर से कैसे उगा रहा है वो बार बार. Ponytail. ओके ये ठीक है चलो
So long.
Netflix
Watch it.
Netflix वाला उतार लेंगे अपन आज Take this fucking quest.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Oh, ये इधर है
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
क्या प्रॉब्लम है भाई जाने दो
Geralt
अंदर
of Rivia at
ओ
my
यही है क्या
doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems then that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Find me on way to Vegelbud's. Happy to go with you. Care to partake for some sophisticated diversion. Let's go.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way then.
अच्छा ये अच्छी लगी हमें हैं ट्रीस के साथ कुछ मत करो ये इनके साथ ही रहो जो नई लड़की देख रही है अवतार भाई Baroness इसके पहले की ड्रीम वाली भी मस्त थी ड्रीमर ओमनी ने देखी है ओमनी वो ड्रीमर कैसी लगी तुझे
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
अच्छा सबका नाम रोच ही रखा है इसने मुझे लगा इसने रखा था किसी का नाम स्पेशली
Gray's a nice color for horses too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't suit you, General.
From the others, I'd like to talk to Molly. ये interesting conversation हो रहा है.
About the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible strength.
Full-blown cheating are completely different. कुछ भी.
Seem to know your horses.
मन में लड्डू फूटा. That means it's there.
Morvran's a true expert.
मैं तो जिसके साथ चांस मिलूंगा कार्यक्रम करने को तैयार हूँ. गेम में ऑप्शन दिया है घंटे का पूरा इस्तेमाल करूँ.
What would you say to a little race?
चल.
What I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
सैडल बैग भी देगा तो मैं आधे रेस करने को तैयार हूँ. चल रेस करते चल.
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates in.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Let's go with the Thunderbolt.
Radovids encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
इसको तो पहले से ही पता है कि कौन जीतने वाला है.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
ए क्या हुआ रे? हाँ चलो. उसने बोला you have my attention. उसने ये नहीं बोला कि may I have your attention. एक बार तेरा स्ट्रीम पीछे लो. नहीं जाने दूंगा आगे. नहीं जाने दूंगा आगे. भाई इसको स्टैमिना ही नहीं है. स्टैमिना किधर है? स्टैमिना. ओ जीत गया मैं. नाइस.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory.
Thanks.
मुझे लगा हारने वाला है.
For whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
अरे वाह. अरे think saddle.
Talk to your chambermaid later.
Saddle bag भी दे देता मेरे को.
Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return.
I'm
delighted to join you for the journey.
आप पीछे ले सकते हो स्ट्रीम. आता भाई.
Drifter in from Temeria.
Talk to Molly. She. किधर है मेरा? मेरा भाई किधर है? ये रहा. ऑलरेडी उसने लगा के रखा है. सही है. सुपीरियर रेसिंग सैडल. अरे अरे सुपीरियर होने के बाद भी 50 स्टैमिना मेरे पास ऑलरेडी है. वो सब बेच दूंगा इसको. हंसो हंसो. Oh, what happened?
There, Roach.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us.
अरे ये साइड क्वेस्ट है क्या बीच में?
That's enough for you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
You need to go back.
Sorry, can't get involved. You're on your own.
Enough.
Your kind spreads disease. Defeat isn't
It's okay if you eat onions and oil.
Hey,
कैसा एकदम प्रॉपर सैडल बैग वगैरह मस्त लग रहा है. टॉक टू मॉली. मॉली से बात करने के लिए बहुत दूर जाना पड़ रहा है रे. एक मिनट. मैं इतना क्यों कष्ट ले रहा हूँ मैं? वेयर इज शी? मैं वैसा नहीं हूँ ना. देव जल्दी बुरा बन जाता है. उसको गेम लेने में भी मजा आती है लेकिन बोला भाई बस करो यार, छोड़ो, जान दो. तुम लोगों की बात सही है, तुम लोगों की बात सही है. वाह यार एक बार वो याद है तुझे? गुस्सा मत हो, गुस्सा मत हो. कौन सा गेम खेल रहा था वो स्ट्रीम मुझे याद नहीं आ रही कौन सा गेम खेल रहा था पता नहीं ये वाला एटमॉस्फेयर मेरे को बहुत सही लगता है एनवायरनमेंट देख पूरा एम्बर एम्बर एम्बर
What do you want?
शायद वो कौन ही खेल रहा था वो समथिंग गुस्सा क्यों हो रहा है I'm the new sword play instructor looking for Rosa var Atre. I'm the new cook looking for Rosa.
I want to see Rosa var Atre.
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
कसम से भाई अब क्या करो find a way find a way
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
maybe there's a back door somewhere here
My granddad's sick.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
damn
All right.
hello भाई कैसा खास रहा है ये चाबी कहाँ है चाबी
Nothing hurts as much as life.
शिट मैंने गलत ऑप्शन चूज किया बोलना चाहिए था कुक हूँ या स्वॉर्ड प्ले इंस्ट्रक्टर हूँ ऐसा कुछ जाने देना बे अंदर की रिक्वायर्ड भाई हमारे इधर अराउंड 500 समथिंग ऑलरेडी हो चुके हैं तुम्हारे इधर क्या सीन है Find a way.
Are you mad?
Best sheath that blade.
Okay, they might attack me. Let's see. यहाँ से शायद जा सकते हैं हाँ it's already here स्प्रेड होने में टाइम नहीं लेता हूँ
My servant caught some ragpicker rifling through our rubbish. Can you believe it?
Rabble from felons come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Why does the temple guard do nothing
Damn.
about it? They should toss them out by their coattails.
The guard has other things on its mind.
Don't be brash.
They chase mages now, left us to fend for ourselves.
नहीं भाई नहीं स्प्रेड नहीं चाहिए बिल्कुल नहीं जस्ट कैसे जाऊंगा ओ वो कुछ है क्या वहां पे Looks like there is something. अरे वाह देखो
Come on.
वो सारा डरा दिया मैं ये ले अष्टभुज अरे डॉज करो फिर। डॉज करने के बाद कैसे मार सकते हैं भाई? तेरी तुम लोगों की कमी थी बस बस बस। वो इधर अबे चल ना भाई। अग्नि करके ही तो नाम है। बस बहुत हो गया। अबे इतने डेंजरस जानवर मॉन्स्टर सॉरी तुम्हारे बेसमेंट पे क्या कर रहे हैं? यू गाइस इवन अवेयर कि बेसमेंट में तुम्हारे मॉन्स्टर्स भरे पड़े? हिट कनेक्ट हो रहा है फिर। एक मिनट क्या? इल्यूजरी वॉल क्यों थी यहाँ पे? कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट तो है नहीं, कचरा ही भरा पड़ा है। अरे नहीं एक्चुअली आई वाज डॉजिंग। मैं डॉज कर रहा था लेकिन काम नहीं कर रहा था। लगा
Just wonderful.
हटिया अष्टभुज। अष्टभुज बस में तो बोलना ही पड़ेगा ना भाई, दूसरा कोई मंत्र नहीं है मेरे पास। फिदुल की क्लास सीखना या तंत्र मंत्र सीखना नहीं होगा मेरे इस क्लास में। क्या ये? ये कहाँ गए हो? ओ यहाँ से भी जा सकता था मतलब। ठीक है अष्टभुज। एक्चुअली क्या हुआ भाई साहब? ये तो खेला हो गया मेरे साथ। ये गलत है यार। हैरी पॉटर मेरी पहली मूवी है जो मतलब मैंने क्या बोलते हैं ध्यान लगा के देखी थी बचपन पे। तो अभी भी लगाएंगे ना तो मुझे उसकी डायलॉग याद है। डेविस पफ बॉल। अरे भाई साहब ये तो गड़बड़ वाला काम हो गया। तो खोलूंगा कैसे अब? कौन है? मेरा की वगैरह देगा कुछ? क्या बोल रहा है? 1.5 डेली 1.5 आवर डेली करके 45 आवर्स। वो तो देखने वाले पे ये है ना। अरे यार फिर से वापस आ गया मैं वही जगह पे। Fuck off. Let's find Molly. Where is she? Here. Da 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 da. एक बोर्ड होता है वो व्यूअर्स एंड टाइम स्पेंट ऑन स्ट्रीम कैलकुलेट करता है, उससे एक्टिव करोगे तो ओ देखता हूँ दूसरा कौन सा बॉट है। मैंने नाइट बॉट तो ऑन करके रखा है, दूसरे बॉट के बारे में मुझे पता नहीं है, लेकिन ठीक है चेक करता हूँ वो भी। आई थिंक वही है नाइट बॉट ही एक्चुअली। उसकी साइट पे जाके अगर देखेंगे ना तो बताता है कि तुमने 100 घंटे देते हो मेरा।
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Yep.
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt?
Actually, I'm always rescuing him.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
Looks like he's been lying around.
I've got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout.
देखो इसको, अरे ये भी क्यूट है, वो भी क्यूट है, बैरोनेस भी क्यूट थी।
Sister could help you. Such a
nice girl. I really don't have a sister. You ever that? Remember your last message with Dandelion? Yeah.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
देखो खुद ने अभी बदनाम की जगह पे बदमान लिखा है, मुझे पढ़ना नहीं आता है।
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What?
अभी के दिन है अभी।
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
चलो।
He said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks,
पता नहीं कहाँ गया।
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
देखो उसने फिर से गलत लिखा है।
Thanks, and good luck.
अब जानबूझ के लिख रहा है गलत। Okay, find a way to return to Novigrad on your own with the voice tourist lovely. अरे वाह, ये चलो level 16 हो गया है तो let's equip the master class sword. लेकिन है मजेदार, देख इसका damage 225, 275, fucking insane. Critical hit, armor piercing. तो ये तो आर्मर का है। adrenaline point But 9 point. Chance to freeze. 2% chance. 2% chance of sign intensive. Chance to poison. Chance to stagger. 3% लेते हैं ना?
Nothing hurts as much as life. Giddy up. Youth these days, hair-brained all of them.
बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है. क्या हो गया मम्मी? अच्छा ये अवतार. अरे मजे ले रहा है भाई. गरीबों के मजे लेते रहता हूँ. Okay. Return to Novigrad. I think it's this one. ये वाला तो मेरे को अभी भी समझ नहीं रहा है कि अभी जाऊँ कैसे अंदर. टॉक टू वो शायद गूगल करना पड़े. बेंच यही से तो आया रे. अभी क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग मेरे साथ.
Come on, Roach.
Didn't I just come from there? Wait. वेट बोला है कि इसके साथ उसके साथ आने के लिए. एक मिनट इसको सेव कर लेता हूँ. पता चला मैंने कुछ फुल स्कोर्ड गड़बड़ कर दी. नहीं तो गड़बड़ तो मैं बहुत कर लेता हूँ. टाइम टू टाइम स्ट्रीम लीव करोगे. अब नहीं कर रहा है देखो.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Thanks. Yep.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
City of Novigrad. अरे कोई तो मुझे वो फोर्ट के अंदर लेके जाओ भाई. I think यही लेके जाएंगे.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
हो गया? Shit. अब क्या करूँ मैं?
Frank, we ain't looking for no witcher. Watch it, Greylocks.
मार वार दूं क्या तुम लोगों को मैं? कैसे जाऊं? मुझे लगा था एक जगह मुझे मिल गई है लेकिन वो भी हाँ Novigrad, yes. मुझे लगा इसमें से कोई मेरे को हेल्प करेगा लेकिन
Get out of there.
off.
Rabble from Valens come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
यहाँ से मैं ऑलरेडी वो रहा सॉरी मेरे से मिस्टेक हो गया. फालतू में वो टनल ढूंढते बैठा था. फॉर यू लव लेटर.
See men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off.
Hey,
Who
lady.
are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Omni ये कैसी है?
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this.
Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But Milady's a witcher.
Like swordplay, Abby.
Back by the gates.
Do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
So सही जवाब था कि मैं sword master हूँ, तो मैं तुरंत उसी टाइम पे घुस गया रहता अंदर. ये आर्मर मिलेगा क्या अंदर आप लोगों को? Altar?
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosie's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
और यहीं पे तो है. ये दो मेरे को.
You grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the listeners. Follow me.
चल. कुक भी था? कुक भी रिक्वायर्ड है क्या इनको?
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
प्रीवियस जॉब में तो कुछ था ही नहीं ना अपना, मतलब ये डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग. अच्छा. हे यू नो, बिना स्टैमिना के मार सकता हूँ. बेचारी.
You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Didn't we just talk? I'm a witcher.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Dandelion किधर है?
About your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played
भाई बहुत इंटेलिजेंट बंदे हैं यार अपने स्ट्रीम में.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
प्रियंकन भी रहता स्ट्रीम पे तो इन दोनों में जुगलबंदी हो जाती.
But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay. As you wish, Ciel.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
एक तो मार खा रही है कब से.
Damn it! If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
क्या बोलते हो? प्राइवेट लेसन दे?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
अबे जुड़वा.
My relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Varatra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Care to explain?
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange?
भाई आगे जाके अवतार शशि थरूर बन सकता है.
She's so enamored, she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to
enough
take care
chit-chatting.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Hey, what about those private sessions?
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Oh, when?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Okay, let's
Youth these days.
let's go tomorrow. Time is money. Why waste more time?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
K-Swex. KSN. K-Swex.
आ तो गया मैं. ओ, बाहर जाके आना पड़ेगा. Okay, let's meditate. Let's go. Fencing lesson. Where is the guard?
Well, another freak.
कौन सा message?
Greetings.
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa...
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson.
Ah, an interesting lesson again. अरे मैंने पहले भी तुम लोगों को बोला है खुद से बहुत डिलीट करता है YouTube. पता नहीं क्या प्रॉब्लम है. कंट्रोल चाहिए सब कुछ. Where is my fast travel? Yeah. Omni किधर है? There might be a new scene.
Nice reasons you got there.
Geralt, over here.
कपड़े तो चेंज कर लेते.
Regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this Excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia. The best swordsman the North
होगा
has
कुछ
ever
उसका
seen.
क्या है?
I'm safe with you. Now march off. Quickly.
आजकल बहुत
Left, right, left, right.
कंटेंट पे बहुत कंट्रोल कर रहे हो लोग.
Finally.
ये
Let's
वर्ड
go,
नहीं
Geralt.
चाहिए,
I've something
ऐसा
nice to show
स्टेटमेंट नहीं चाहिए. What about training?
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Let's go.
Ah.
Move on.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Any wish?
If that's
Let's
what
go.
the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, Justin.
Bad idea.
Whoa!
Damn it.
What?
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
What now then?
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can
Okay.
understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa?
Huh?
Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
I know.
Can't be far. 7 cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Oh, let's have some fun.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tempt it were ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words
Go
you'll
back,
understand.
guys.
Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well.
Get him, Luca!
Damn.
भाई किससे मार रहा है वो? बेसबॉल वाइट से मार रहा है क्या?
What's going on there?
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of
अरे यार,
silence. They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
तुम तो सिर्फ चैट और वॉइस ही कर रहे थे ना? Lessons over, and you wonder why the North hates Nilfgaard.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell.
Ah.
What's going on there?
Fencing lesson complete हो गया. All right, chalo boys. I think this is it for today's stream. This is a good spot to wrap things up here. मिलते हैं कल के stream में. Till then, take care and good night. Bye.